As the 21st century began, human evolution was at a turning point. Natural selection, the process by which the strongest, the smartest, the fastest reproduced in greater numbers than the rest, a process which had once favored the noblest traits of man, now began to favor different traits. Most science fiction of the day predicted a future that was more civilized and more intelligent. But as time went on, things seemed to be heading in the opposite direction, a dumbing down. How did this happen? Evolution does not necessarily reward intelligence. With no natural predators to thin the herd, it began to simply reward those who reproduced the most and left the intelligent to become an endangered species.
Hello everyone, it has come to my attention somebody on the internet is wrong.
Who do you think you are kidding, Mr. Hitler, if you think we're on the run? We are the boys who will stop your little game. We are the boys.
Right, so like many of you, I've been playing Dual Universe for a while now. I was in Alpha and I thoroughly enjoyed myself. And then I, for some reason, put my hand in my pocket and forked out for an untold number, literally an untold number, of months for the beta when it dropped. And honestly, the most fun I've had in the game was in the first couple of weeks, where me and my friends built a ship and got off this first stupid lag fest of a planet, which is still a lag fest of the planet, because you just don't go there unless you're like crashing and losing lots of resources. Anyway, somebody brought to my attention today a website called Buffed. It's German.
Don't mention the war.
Here it is on the screen. They do lots of World of Warcraft type articles and stuff, and from my understanding they've been going for about 15 years. I think they started in 2006. So yeah, there's that. More specifically, an article headed Dual Universe 6 month beta, how's it going in Elliot? Written by this guy called Phillipp Shatter. It's out there now. You are Phillipp Shatter. Who, for all intents and purposes, apparently is a human potato. No, that's me. I'm also a human potato. Anyway, I'm not going to read it. I'll let you do that. Links will be underneath. Somebody else read it, pointed some things out to me. I read it. I'm not reading it now. Fuck off. But basically, this thing's full of shit. Fair point on it. Full of crap. It reads like an advert. We can go into some finer points of it, but it reads like an advert, like you've been paid for it, quite frankly. My opinion of this is you're a simp for the game, and there's nothing wrong with being a simp for anything that you like, unless it's a fucking internet thought from Twitch. Fuck you. But this thing goes on to talk about, well, you got it here. World grows and comes alive. Organisations have grown schematics. Yeah, AIDS. 0.23 patch. AIDS. Right, what's the point in test server if you're not testing anything on it, for a start? Secondly, why is this better? This is supposed to be an improvement to your game? Can't get near the bastard thing to actually do any of that because it's now fucking vanished again. I don't even like fucking Cyberpunk, but I think I might go and play it. Yeah, anyway, the community's jumped on this and pointed out the quite blatant bullshit of some of it, and basically coined the dude as, well, like I said, a simp, but a Care Bear as well, because all the crap he's listed, some of it's not even completely functional. He's battering on about schematics being this amazing thing, when realistically all they've done is just extend the grind of the game. You've got planets that have been cored out for all the good stuff. You've got PvP that doesn't fucking work and you can't bloody see anything half the time. Literally, you're just standing there in space shooting at something on this little tiny screen in the corner that you've locked into. You don't see dick until you go and find the ship, if you manage to kill it, which you probably won't because the desync's so fucking awful half the time. Never mind if you put a ticket in and want some actual game support, because they've all fucked off for the weekend and nobody's actually on their Discord anymore to support anybody. Now what I was going to do at this point to kind of further prove my point was bring up some screens of like figures and how many people are in the game, how many people they've lost. You know, since you're going into beta, you'd think there'd be like a massive spike of players and then a bit of a drop off. And during COVID, loads of people would be sitting at home playing games and shit. Nah, NQ for some reason don't want to actually publish any figures. Almost like possibly because no fuckers playing the game. So, you know, rather than go down that route, I went my own route. I thought I'd jump on and try and find some players. Just spent half an hour piss-arsing around to get into a stupid planet and letting the game fuck me over and crash me into the floor several times, to find absolutely no bastard at a couple of the biggest markets, and kind of demonstration to what new players are going to come across when they plonk into the world. You get this just massive AIDS-filled fucking shit pile of crap everywhere. Thank you, game. All of this shit. Not a single other person here. Playbill chips. They will be so amazing. Not. But it's okay. Because you've got a fucking wanky notice board with an advert on it. There is no escape. Nope, nobody here either. Oh, and even bigger advert boards full of crap. Excellent. Well now, there's a really mastercrafted spaceship, isn't there? Yep. The pinnacle of aeronautical engineering. Fan-fucking-tastic. Where's all the players though? It's a dead meme! It's just junk. Not only that, you hit massive lag because you're loaded into all this junk sitting around. And yeah, okay, you might be sitting there thinking, oh hang on derp, like your shit actually looks like it's running pretty well in the background there. What are you on about? I've got a 20 core Intel processor with a 2070 and 32 gig of RAM. This thing should run fucking anything at pretty much decent frame rate. I shouldn't be getting massive stutters. You shouldn't be struggling to load crap in. You just shouldn't. I've got fibre internet stuff as well. It's like 100 megasecond. It should just chew it up. Doesn't though. And you can see that in places where it just locks up while it's loading some random piece of crap in the distance. So not only have they made the game more complicated since it came out, so it's more difficult for players, they've just generally made what should be a game into a second job. It's wank. There's massive grind for anything because the only way to make money is to buy or freaking dig holes in the floor, which takes forever and is boring as fuck, to buy, like, get ore and then sell ore to a bot which just takes it out of the game world entirely rather than anybody using it to produce anything. So they're just literally deleting the only resource they've got. It's crap. It's just poo. And I'm totally off point. I don't even really care anymore at this point. Mr. Phillipp Shatter, whatever the fuck your name is, mate. You have either been paid or you're simping hard for these guys. There's something not right with you, Sunshine. I'm calling you on it. Crap. Sort yourself out. If people have come back to the game or joined the game because of this crap and they've paid money to NQ to play this at the moment, you should be fucking ashamed of yourself.
It's all right.
Is there something wrong?
Will you stop talking about the war?
Me? You started it?
Money. 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 Money.
Stuff you, but I'll do that for any more. He can. I'm trying to cheer her up, you stupid kraut!